Hello everyone, this is Sunko, the Korean bro. Today is 2023, December 11th. And let's see. Okay. Wall Street says the S&P 500 is headed higher in 2024. Two no-brainer growth stocks right now with 200 on the long term. You got Alphabet here, Paycom Software here. Hmm. Okay, let's see. Here. Alphabet provides ad tech solutions and cloud computing services. Paycom Software. Yahoo Finance, Paycom Software. Recently, price of this dropped all of a sudden. Hmm. Paycom Software. $2019. Hmm. Let's see this one. Paycom provides cloud-based payroll and human capital management software. The company published mixed financial results for the third quarter. Missing expectations on the top line, but beating on the bottom line. Sales climbed 22% to $46 million, and generally accepted accounting principles. Net income climbed 44% to $75 million. If the bad news had stopped there, shares may have slipped a few points. Unfortunately, guidance missed expectations by a mile, and Paycom's stock suffered its worst single-day decline in history. But the reason for the miss was somewhat unusual. In 2021, Paycom launched a first of its kind payroll automation product called Betty. Better Employee Transaction Interface. That landed Paycom on Fast Company's list of the world's most innovative companies in 2022. Betty is working so well the clients are spending less on other services. CFO Craig Bolt explained, Betty adoption and usage creates a tremendous value to clients as they experience perfect payrolls, eliminate errors, corrections, and unscheduled payrolls, which would otherwise be billable items. So Betty is effectively cannibalizing sales. Management expects the problem to persist through next year. Yet Paycom's ability to create value for clients should ultimately be a tailwind. Moreover, investors still have two reasons to be bullish, especially with shares trading at 6.6 times sales, a bargain compared to the 3-year average of 18.4 times sales. First, Paycom has grown nearly 3 times faster than the broader payroll and HCM software market over the last 5 years. This success can be ascribed to its platform strategy. Most organizations still rely on a paid patchwork of HCM point products, but Paycom integrates tools for hiring, training, payroll, scheduling, and human resources management on a single platform that eliminates complex issues while it integrates and simplifies works for HR and accounting teams. Second, Paycom launched the global HCM earlier this year. product that makes its HCM software available in more than 180 countries. The company has also brought Beti to Canada and Mexico, and it plans to introduce its payroll software to more international markets in the future. The upshot of that expansion is that the company's addressable market is getting bigger. Here's the bottom line. Paycom is an innovative company with a track record for taking share in HCM and payroll software. But management says international expansion has diluted its market share to less than 5%, meaning Paycom still has plenty of room to expand. To that end, Morningstar analyst Emma Williams expects sales to grow at 15% annually over the next 5 years. That makes its current valuation look cheap, creating a worthwhile buying opportunity for patient investors. Hmm. Okay, I get it. Mm, Still have to consider a lot of things if I want to buy Paycom software. Okay, let me stick to 7 stocks that I'm really interested in the most at this point. Okay, not the other one. Wall Street consensus price target for the S&P 500 implies 10% upside in the next 12 months. Alphabet is the largest edtech company and the third largest cloud services provider in the world, creating a path to low double-digit revenue growth through 2030. Okay, these reasonably priced growth stocks could make patient shareholders richer. Alphabet provides edtech solutions and cloud computing services. The tech company had a solid third quarter for the most part, beating estimate on the top and bottom lines. Sales increased 11% to $76.7 billion, and GAAP net income climbed 42% to $19.7 billion. The only problem was slowing growth in Google Cloud, but that was likely a product of the challenging macroeconomic climate. The investment thesis for Alphabet remains unchanged. Its strong presence in digital advertising and cloud computing, two markets projected to grow at 14% annually through 2030, creates a path to a low double-digit revenue growth for the foreseeable future, with possible upside as the company leans into artificial intelligence. Alphabet accounted for nearly 30% of global digital ad revenue last year. This success stems from its somewhat unique ability to engage consumers and source the data through its many popular platforms. The best known are Google Search, YouTube, and Android, but the company actually has 6 products that exceed 2 billion users. Google Cloud accounting for 11% of cloud infrastructure and platform services spanning the third quarter. Alphabet's cloud subsidiary is still a distant third behind Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure, but its market share has increased 4 percentage points in the last 3 years. That success is due in part to Proj and AI. So okay, get it. So Alphabet uh has two major parts. One is ad business, and the other is Google Cloud. Google Cloud um, is still third behind Amazon Web Services and Microsoft Azure, but its market share has increased 4 percentage recently. Alphabet is a major player in the cloud AI developer services market, and Forrester Research has recognized its leadership in AI infrastructure services that puts the company in a good spot. AI spending is forecasted to increase at 37% annually through 2030, and Alphabet should be a major beneficiary. Indeed, Needham analyst Laura Martin believes Alphabet will surpass Apple market capitalization as AI boom unfolds. Here's the bottom line. Alphabet has a good shot at low double-digit sales growth for years to come, given its strong presence in digital advertising and cloud computing. So digital advertising and cloud computing. And that makes its current valuation of 6 times sales seems reasonable. Investors should feel more comfortable buying a few shares of this growth stock today. PayPal. Altria, we got the now. Okay, can Tesla stock hit $500 in 2024? Tesla's growth has slowed, but its margins are shrinking. Investors will need to see rapid sales and earnings gains in 2024. However, the steep valuation is a serious headwind. So the company has a history of putting up ridiculously strong returns for investors. With a trailing 10-year return of 2,560%, it goes without saying that Tesla has been one of the best investments anyone could have made. Even this year, shares are up a whopping 98%, crushing the broader market by a wide margin. So the electric vehicle stock currently trades 41% below its peak price of $410, which was established in November 2021. But some bullish investors might have their sights set on $500 per share. This lofty target would imply a more than 100% gain from today's price. Tesla's stellar past performance means that this milestone might not be out of the question even as soon as 2024. Let's see what needs to happen for a stock to hit $500 by the end of next year. Investors want to see fundamental improvements. Over the long term, the stock's returns are based on how well the underlying business is performing. In Tesla's case, throughout its history, growth has been the key driving force. Spearheading the EV movement not only in the US but across the world has led to rapidly increasing sales. But things have slowed down noticeably in 2023. The latest quarter, Tesla's revenue increased by just 9%, a far cry from the monster double digit growth the company has typically registered. Elon Musk blames the unfavorable macroeconomic environment. Buying a new car is much less affordable when interest rates are higher. General uncertainty about what direction the company economy is heading is also weighing on consumer sentiment, especially for big ticket items. Besides on acceleration of revenue growth, others believe that for Tesla stock to continue marching higher, the company will need to show some progress as it relates to profitability, and this area has taken a huge hit due to intense competition and ongoing price cuts to maintain market share. During the third quarter, Tesla posted an operating margin of 7.6%, which was less than half of the 17.2% reported in a year ago period. Margins will really need to improve throughout the course of 2024 for the stock to do well. Based on recent history, it's not easy to be optimistic about this outcome. One critical factor to keep in mind, but strong revenue and earnings growth likely still won't be enough to push Tesla's share toward $500 the next year. The missing piece of the puzzle is to consider what will happen in the valuation. As of this riding, Tesla stock trades at a steep price earnings ratio of 78. Some might think this is justified given the company's market share, disruptive and innovative potential, and industry leading profitability. However, it's worth pointing out that Tesla stock has gained 98% this year, mainly due to the fact that the P/E multiple rose by 105% during the same time. In other words, investors have grown more enthusiastic about the business over the course of 2023, which is reflected in the stock price. This could be viewed as a serious headwind for prospective shareholders looking for outsized returns going forward. In my opinion, it's probably accurate not to assume that Tesla's valuation can keep rising over the next 12 months. Market sentiment is unpredictable, and for Tesla, expectations already seem to be sky high. And in an environment of higher interest rates and elevated inflation, fundamental performance really matters to shareholders. Therefore, the company will need to post incredible financial results, particularly a doubling of earnings per share between 2023 and 2024 for the stock to hit $500 by the end of next year. Due to recent trends like a slowdown in revenue growth, as well as compressing margins, I don't believe that the bullish scenario will happen. And for that reason, it's best if investors hamper expectations they might have with Tesla. Shanghai and AI. A recent Kagan U.S. Consumer Insights survey revealed that 35% of U.S. households disconnected their paid TV subscriptions in the third quarter of 2023, an 8 percentage point increase on a year-over-year basis. In fact, according to some estimate, a staggering 69.8% of U.S. households are expected to abandon linear television in favor of streaming services in 2024. Since advertising and marketing dollars follow viewers, advertisers are increasingly allocating hard budgets to digital video media. A leading streaming hardware and smart TV operating system player, Roku has been a major beneficiary of this trend. Subsequently, Roku added 2.3 million new active accounts, bringing its total active account to 75.8 million at the end of the third quarter. The company also surpassed the milestone of 100 billion streaming hours in the past 12 months for the first time in the third quarter. Roku currently reaches out to nearly half of the US broadband households. The significant scale combined with increasing user engagement, access to first-party data, and unique end product is helping attract advertisers and streaming content providers to Roku's platform. This in turn brings even more users to its platform, thereby creating a self-reinforcing cycle for the company. ARK Invest CEO Kathy Wood has been very impressed with Roku's business model, which is set against the backdrop of increasing CTV adoption. Woods ARK Invest expects Roku's share price to reach $605 by 2026, implying an upside potential of 491% from its share price at the time of this writing. The target price seems quite lofty, especially since it is based on the assumption that Roku's revenue will reach $14.4 billion by 2026. This is by far higher than the analyst consensus revenue estimate of $5.1 billion for 2026. Multiplying this by the company's current 3-year average price sales ratio of 7.91 times gives a market capitalization of $43.6 billion. This translates into a more realistic upside potential of 291% for Roku stock by 2026. So even if ARK Invest optimist projections do not materialize, Roku stock is still an attractive pick ahead of a potential bull market. Streaming is still an ample opportunity over the coming years, both domestically and in international markets. Hardware subscription fees and ads off its user base. You can see below that growth stalled from mid 2022 to mid 2023, but has reaccelerated in recent quarters. Notice how low the share price still, despite Roku's reinvigorated growth and much larger revenue base than before. Streaming is still an ample opportunity over the coming years, both domestically and international markets. Roku has expanded outside the US and become the leading TV system in Mexico. Advertisers are still catching up as consumers cut the cord. According to a report by a TV or V, ad spending on streaming will surpass broadcast TV by 2025 and could shift to nearly 70% by 2027. This sounds like continued growth ahead for companies like Roku. Apple, Amazon, Snowflake. Hmm. There's a lot for Buffett to like about Apple. Its combination of hardware, software, and services gives it a strong moat. And the moat isn't just against competitors, as exemplified by the iPhone's 55% plus market share for smartphones in the United States. Hmm. Meta platforms. Okay, let's see this one. This article is from Shopify, and they got a new one published. And last but not least, this is the article that I'm going to read for last. Okay. Procrastination Nation: Americans who said they won't start holiday shopping until December. 21% men, 11% women. Here comes the late holiday shoppers. Our survey reveals who they are. Heads up, Martians. We hope you have some energy left after that epic Black Friday shop, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, because you cannot rip the benefits of all the procrastinators who've left their shopping till the last minute. There's a lot of them. Are you surprised? We were. We've reported all season about deals shorting sooner and holiday shopping creeping earlier. But even with that being true, nearly half of holiday shoppers in the USA they are still planning to do the bulk of their holiday shopping in December. That's accounting to the latest Shopify Gallup Holiday Shopping Plus a series of surveys of U.S. consumers throughout the season. Of the 1888 people we surveyed in November, 16% said they wouldn't even start until December. The figure was nearly twice as high for men as it was for women. Younger shoppers are more likely than older shoppers to wait, with 53% of those under age 50 say they'll do all or most other shopping in December. That compares to 44% among those 50 and older. The top reason those younger shoppers side is a practical one. They need enough money to buy gifts. By contrast, men who wait until December to start their holiday shopping say the main reason is because they procrastinate. The second biggest reason is that they simply prefer to shop in the month when the holidays fail, when the holidays fall. Of Americans are more likely to shop in person in December than in other months. One thing all age groups and genders seem to agree on, the appeal of in-person shopping goes up in December. Given a choice, the majority of shoppers surveyed say they are more likely to shop in person at physical retail stores in December than in other months. That's one reason why Shopify Post is so important to many of our merchants, such as BR Home, Oak Plus Fort, and Page. It gives them the resilience they need to handle the right transaction volume and heavy foot traffic that December brings. That's even more true at the launch of Post Terminal, our most robust payment device and Post Terminal countertop kit, Wi-Fi and Ethernet enabled solution for accepting payments and offering best in-class checkouts. What our merchants are saying, like a lot of Shopify merchants, Emily Jet has seen how the gift sales start earlier and earlier. The founder of Beauty Stripe Beauty Lawn and Spa in Brooklyn, NY, Emily, says that sales of gift certificates and bundles tend to pick up in November and cool off in early December. Then, just when the season is almost over, they pick right back up again. The people who are early are super early. They've already shopped before Black Friday, Emily says. The people who are late are really late. Like the week of Christmas, there's not really like in between. The vast majority of Beauty Strike customers are women, but in the week or so before Christmas, Emily says most of the people buying gifts from her store are men. Many of them call her store asking for advice on what they should buy their partners. The closer it gets to the holidays, the less time people have to plan and execute the perfect gift. So, the easier you can make their choice, the more likely they may be to buy. Okay, this is it today, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Okay, bye bye, and happy good night, everybody.